Hi guys, happy holidays! In this video, we'll take a look at the craftable MVP cards that were added in King Pouring. These new MVP cards will require fusion of different MVP and mini star cards to make previously situational or underutilized cards more impactful, with some of them potentially becoming crucial in certain builds. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. First up, we have the Orc Hero Star card, which is placed in the headwear slot. It retains the original effect of its regular version but comes with an added bonus of plus 5% max HP. In addition, when the wearer takes damage exceeding 15% of their max HP in a single instance, it offers a 100% chance to stun the attacker for 2 seconds. This effect can disrupt the attacker's momentum and also opens up opportunities for counterattacks. However, this effect can only be triggered once every 10 seconds for each target. The star upgrade shines defensively as it not only helps the wearer avoid being stunned but can also turn the tables by stunning the enemy DPS. It can also be used offensively if there's another Orc Hero Star card deposited in the handbook. This pairing boosts the damage dealt to stun targets by 15% and increases damage to MVP and mini monsters by 5%. The crafted materials are 1 Orc Hero card, 1 Aramis card, 1 Deja Star card, 5,000 Nolan cards, 2,000 Gram Dust, and 2 million Zenny. Up next, we have the Snake Demon Gorgon Star card, which is placed in the offhand slot. Compared to the regular version, the Star card gives 5% more max HP. It also boosts skill damage reduction by 10% when the wearer is inflicted with any abnormal status. Considering that most classes have ways to apply abnormal statuses, this bonus is fairly easy to activate, making it a reliable defensive option. Tanky support and utility mains would definitely want the Star card in their arsenal to survive longer against Elenia and other skill-based damage dealers. Depositing this card in the handbook will boost max HP by 1%. The crafting materials are 1 Snake Demon Gorgon's card, 1 Dark Lord Star card, 1 Senior Star card, 5,000 Nolan cards, 2,000 Gram Dust, and 2 million Zenny. Up next, we have the TAA Star card, which is placed in the armor slot. Compared to the regular version, this new star card offers a massive 50% increase to max HP instead of the previous 30%. However, this HP boost also comes with a notable drawback, as it now reduces both physical and magic defense by 80% instead of the original 50%. This trade-off can be minimized if another TAA Star card is deposited in the handbook, halving the defense penalty to just 40% and making it more manageable. Hence, the star version would be more valuable to certain builds that heavily rely on max HP scaling to deal damage, such as Doram's Shark build and Divine Avengers, Counterattack Halo, and Sacrifice builds. The crafting materials are 1 TAA card, 1 Miss Tanny Star card, 1 Mistletoe Star card, 5,000 Nolan cards, 2,000 Gram Dust, and 2 million Zenny. Up next, we have the Wasteland Lord Star card, which is placed in the footgear slot. It retains the original effect of reducing the damage taken from medium size by 30% while also providing a flat boost of 100 points to physical defense. Its star upgrade introduces a power effect which halves all incoming damage as long as the wearer's HP is maintained above 80%. This effect synergizes exceptionally with the Tier 5 upgrade of Hylian Bracelet. When combined, it allows players to reduce incoming damage to just 25% provided their HP stays above 90%. This strategy becomes more solid when paired with shields that negate losing HP directly, like the Thick Shield from Liu Maoxing. Depositing this card in the handbook reduces damage taken from medium size by 1%. The crafting materials are 1 Wasteland Lord card, 1 Orc Lord Star card, 1 Gazzetti Star card, 5,000 Nolan cards, 2,000 Gram Dust, and 2 million Zenny. Up next, we have the Dragon Bone Star card, which is placed in the footgear slot. The star upgrade introduces an additional effect that boosts your damage reduction against the human race based on your footgear's refined level. For example, with a plus 15 footgear and an Ancient Mistletoe card deposited in the handbook, you can achieve a total of 31% demi-human damage reduction. On top of that, this card also reduces damage taken from neutral element by 10% and provides an additional 5% reduction from other elements. Although it's a decent defensive option for PvP, I personally think that Wasteland Lord Star card offers greater versatility and survivability in most situations. Depositing this card in the handbook increases demi-human damage reduction by 1%. The crafting materials are 1 Dragon Bone card, 1 Time Holder Star card, 1 Owl Duke Star card, 5,000 Nolan cards, 2,000 Gram Dust, and 2 million Zenny. Up next, we have the odd Humbl Star card, which is placed in the headwear slot. This new star card boosts physical penetration by 12% compared to the original card's 8%. However, this improvement comes with a trade-off, a 12% reduction in ignore physical def. This drawback may pose as a challenge for certain physical classes that struggle to meet the 200% ignore physical def requirement in PvE scenarios. Because of this limitation, the Star version is better suited for physical classes that already have a naturally high ignore physical def stat, such as Kalispur. It also synergizes well with classes that entirely bypass physical def mechanics like AA crit builds, Heinrich, and Nogu. Depositing this card in the handbook will boost ignore physical def by 2%, which can help balance out the trade-off. The crafting materials are 1 Odd Humbl card, 1 Atrocious Star card, 1 Firebird Shear Star card, 5,000 Nolan cards, 2,000 Gram Dust, and 2 million Zenny. And lastly, we have the Katarina Star card, which is placed in the headwear slot. Compared to the regular version, the Star upgrade boosts magic penetration by 12% instead of the previous 8%. However, this also comes with a drawback of increasing variable cast time by 5% and reducing ignore MDef by 12%. I'm not a big fan of this trade-off since there are magic classes that can barely reach the 200% ignore MDef requirement in PvE scenarios. Because of this limitation, the Star version is more valuable from magic classes that have innately high ignore MDef stat, such as Ancient Artifact User or those that can already bypass the target's MDef, such as CM with Bomber build and Sarah Aileen. Depositing this card in the handbook will boost ignore MDef by 2%, which can help balance out the trade-off. The crafting materials are 1 Katarina card, 1 Firelord Kao Star card, 1 Maple Fairy Yzma Star card, 5,000 Nolan cards, 2,000 Gram Dust, and 2 million Zenny. And there you have it, all the new MVP Star cards added in King Pouring. Which Star upgrade do you think is the most promising? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, that's it for this video guys. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed watching this guide. If you're new here, I would love you to consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below. I would love to have you back. Thank you for watching and see you in our next episode.